Welcome to my mommy's podcast.
Welcome to my mommy's podcast.
Welcome to my mommy's podcast.
Pod.
Pod.
Anyways, welcome to our podcast. I said I was going to talk about day 10, and here I am, day 13. Does it look fine? Oh, sorry. Yeesh. This is day 13, and I want to talk about a couple things. Mainly, I've been watching a lot of like TED Talks and I guess doctors, nutritionists about diet and stuff. And I think the biggest question a lot of people have is like, how many calories should they be eating every day? And if calories matter. And in my opinion, I guess it's whatever your goals are. But I keep hearing that you can be in a calorie deficit and a surplus, but if you're not getting in the protein and the vegetables and the fruit, then essentially calories really don't matter. I don't really count calories that much. I do keep an eye on them because I don't want to be at a calorie surplus. And when I say calorie surplus, it means that you're trying to gain weight, essentially. A lot of people do that when they bulk. And so calorie deficit, you would do that if you're trying to lose weight or trying to get to a certain weight or whatever your goals are, honestly. And that was part of what I wanted to talk about today. And then on day 13, how am I feeling? The gym part's not going so well. I find myself to be really tired in the morning, and I'm very tired at nighttime because of my schedule. I'm in my car a lot, so going to the gym is honestly very difficult for me. But I walk a lot at work, so I guess I still somewhat get my steps in. But overall, going to the gym has not been so hot for me, although I have been focused on what I've been eating, which for anybody that is starting, or even if you're like a veteran and you've been doing this forever, I really do feel like even if you don't go to the gym, if you're still doing really well with your quote unquote diet, I think you're still able to meet a lot of the goals that you want to meet. What else did I want to talk about, Zane? I think one thing I've noticed on day 13 is when I'm at work, it's really hard for me to it's not hard for me to stay focused, but it's really easy to be exposed to foods that you're probably not supposed to be eating every day. Like in every office, there's candy. In my office, there's candy. It's Halloween time, it's the holidays. And then also in the industry that I work in, a lot of people want to bring me like treats and coffee with lots of sugar and pastries, and people are ordering food. They just ordered Hawaiian food today. And I ate some of it, but it gets to the point where it's like, oh my gosh, like I'm getting sucked into it again because I bring my own food. So that's been can be a challenge for some people. I guess it's just making sure that you're reminding yourself, like, okay, if I wasn't here, I would be focused and I would be eating the right things that I'm supposed to eat. And I'm not saying don't have a piece of candy, but don't eat the whole bowl. You know what I mean? Great. When I watch these TED Talks, also that I wanted to express is when I'm watching these TED Talks, a lot of them are saying it really doesn't matter about your carbs, your fat, your calories, protein, as long as you're eating whole foods that grow out of the ground, foods that grow out of trees, animal food, chicken, grass-fed beef, all of those things. So this comes to lead me into talking about grocery shopping. My biggest goal when I'm grocery shopping is to stay outside of the aisles. Because if you notice, a lot of the produce, a lot of the meat, the better whole foods are going to be on the outside. On the inside of the aisles, you're going to find all your processed foods. Obviously, I have a little one, so I have to go into the inside aisles to get snacks and stuff. I do try to keep the snacks healthy for him, but you know how kids are when you're at the store. So he does get fruit snacks and chips and all that good stuff. So if you don't have kids, I suggest shopping on the outside of the aisle. And when I am grocery shopping, I tend to buy a lot of fruit, vegetables, and I'm very picky. If you know me, you know that I don't like to eat a lot of lettuce, onions, or tomatoes. So I tend to get a lot of green beans. Stop doing that. A lot of green beans, corn, carrots, all that stuff. So even if you're picky, you can still find foods that you can eat. Let me see what else I was going to talk about. Oh, for motivation, I think people really should invest in Apple Watches or any type of watch because it tracks everything on this thing. It'll track how many calories you're burning, how far you're walking, how many steps you're getting, and also it's fun when you're in a competition. So I'm in a competition right now, and as much as I love to say I'm competitive, I am currently losing. Now we're only on day 2, so we have until Tuesday, and I can't wait to throw it in the person that I'm competing with, throw it in his face how he's going to lose horribly. But we're going to see about that. I'm going to give another update. Stay 13. I'm trying to shoot for an entire month to see how it goes. It's really not that bad, to be completely honest. As long as you're staying focused. That's all I have to say in regard to that. Zane, you want to say anything?
Sure.
What did you have for lunch?
I had um grapes and
Look at the camera.
strawberries and that's all.
You only ate the strawberry. Stop kicking the thing.
And I had cheesecakes.
Oh,
I had nuts cheesecake.
you love cheese sticks?
I said I had none.
You had no cheese sticks.
Or bread.
Why are you gonna be fidgeting around? Okay, thank you for tuning in. See you guys on probably day 15, 16, 17, whenever I decide to record. Thank you.